Welcome back to the C-Suite. I'm Danielle Deshaw. In this segment, we're really going to be talking about women who are looking for work that works for them. Leading us in this conversation is Jennifer Hargreaves. She is the founder of an organization called Tellent that is really about supporting women through their career transitions and helping them to find work that is flexible for them and also pays them what they are worth. So welcome, Jennifer, to the show.
Thank you so much for having me, Danielle.
This is a great topic that we're going to be talking about, which is really kind of rebuilding our careers in this new normal and how Tellent is helping women to do that. So first of all, kind of what are you seeing post, or we're still in COVID really, but what are you seeing the needs are for women around their careers right now?
It's so funny because I keep saying, when we're rebuilding, as we're rebuilding post-COVID, but actually it's about really finding a new way to live during COVID because we don't know how long it's going to last for or how long it's going to go on for. So we really have to figure out how to navigate this new normal as it is right now. And what we've seen is that women have been disproportionately impacted by the COVID pandemic and the impact it's had on their careers. So women tend to dominate industries that have been hit hardest, like tourism, hospitality, events. Women also tend to be the primary caregivers in a lot of households still. So we did a survey in 2019 pre-COVID that showed that 58% of working mothers were the primary caregivers and 2% of working fathers were the primary caregivers, which left 40% kind of shared. But when COVID hit, and the kids had to stay home and daycare shut, and we lost basically all of the things that helped women contribute to the workforce more of a full-time capacity. One career had to be prioritized as someone had to step back and look after the children. That tended to be the career that was higher in leadership, that paid more, that was more stable. So what we saw is even though 40% were more shared, the financial realities and mindsets in most households meant that women had to step back. We also see that women dominate precarious, part-time, temp work. So during a recession, those tend to be the first to go.
And with Tellent, you're really helping women to support them through like these transitions, again, pre-COVID, and really helping to create this better normal for women in work. Can you share a little bit more about what Tellent is and how you're supporting women in really rebuilding their careers?
Absolutely. I started Tellent actually 4 years ago, pre-pandemic, and my why there was really about connecting women with flexible work opportunities. So really work that works for you, and that hasn't changed. What changed? There was two things that changed. One is women were disproportionately impacted their careers, and that need for flexibility, even if it wasn't there before, it kind of came right to the forefront of this is one of the things that we absolutely need to be able to keep moving forward in our careers and our personal growth with our sanity, is having that flexibility to be able to work where, when, and how we work best, so that we can stay productive, so that we can stay energized, so that we can have some kind of that elusive balance. So that was the need for flexibility went up, but also institutional mindsets around flexible work were catapulted into the future. All of a sudden, employers who were saying, I don't think I can do remote. I don't think, I don't really want to do that. Now, all of a sudden, everybody was forced to do remote, and they, surprise, surprise, found that it worked actually quite well. So we're seeing now these organizations are trying to figure out what kind of workforce is going to work for them, as in a mix of full-time and the gig economy, but also what kind of workplace. So remote work, yes, sure, absolutely, but more likely we're going to get this hybrid of in-office and remote work kind of blend, because that's what people are really looking for. So what we do is connect women to those opportunities where we find them we have a job board and we have a virtual networking community, and really support women and support each other in finding those opportunities that work for them. Just on the virtual networking platform, what we saw was that 60 to 80% of jobs are actually found through word of mouth or through networking. So we really wanted to create a place where women could help each other find those jobs and get networked and access those opportunities. So that's what we do there through Tellent. And we also have an 8-week program that helps women transition faster through mindset, skill set, and through networking.
Mm-hmm. And so really, you've got this community online that's more than 1,400 women strong. It's all about supporting each other. What are you finding, or what has surprised you about how this community is growing and supporting each other?
I would say, first of all, grit. women have great, man, like holy cow, these women are amazing, and everybody has hard days. I have hard days. The women in the community have hard days, but this attitude and feeling of abundance where you show up to help each other even when you have less to give, it's really, really inspiring. And it just also shows how much women care. And I think that would, I'd have to say, has been the number one thing, is how much when you come in here, we support each other in celebrating wins. When somebody gets a job, and it is working. That's the other really exciting thing as well, is I keep getting emails saying, thanks for that introduction. I signed a contract, or I got that job, or thank you for connecting me with the recruiting manager. I have an interview next week, and it's the generosity of spirit. I know it's amazing and it's beautiful to see. And it's so needed, because we take care of other people. Women are primary caregivers, whether it's to siblings, elderly, children. We are caring, and that can take a lot out. So to have a place where other people care for you and lift you up it's beautiful, I would say. So whether that's surprising, not really, but it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's so wonderful. It's so, like, creates that informative advice, is that, you know what, you're not alone. At the end of the day, wherever you are in your career, you're transitioning, you're looking for work, you're not alone in what it is that you're doing.
Yeah, and I would say that looking for work, or launching your business, or finding contracts and gig work, it can be lonely. To your point, it can be exhausting and lonely. I always say, diversity at the top is limited. It's just me. So when I need to talk through a challenge, where do I go? Who can I talk to? And that's part of the reason why we created this group as well. We have ideas labs on there where you can throw out a business idea or a challenge, and you can talk it through with, I think we had 8 women on the last call, just really helping you build out your strategy, making connections, and moving you forward. And like I said, it's collaboration over competition. So it's really not you're taking a piece of my pie, but let's make the pie bigger, and really help each other. And it's lovely.
I love that. And really, in just a final few seconds, there is another way that Tellent is helping women to really kind of rebuild their career at this point, and it's called a propeller experience. Can you share a little bit about that quickly?
It's a program that I've been working on. I speak to, I've got 10,000 women in my network. We've got 110 in our paid community, and we have thousands in our social network. And speaking to women on the things that they need to help them find work that's worthy of them. So work that is worthy of them is work that is using your skills and expertise, tapping into your passions, paying you your worth, trusting you to work and get the job done. So work that is worthy of you. We're doing it through it's a propeller experience, but it's an 8-week digital learning experience that's equips women with the mindset. So 4 weeks of mindset training to really help you get clear on your goal and give you the self-belief that you can achieve those goals, because you can. And then it helps you through skills training. So we're going to help whip you around, or propel you forward, or catapult you, whatever kind of analogy you want to use, but really help you get there through the skills training. And then the networking. Then we don't just drop you like it's hot. We keep you in our arms, and we walk beside you for 6 months through our virtual networking platform. So it is really designed based on what women have been telling me they need and want, to help them find work that's worthy of them in this new normal.
Well, you're doing such great work with Tellent and building the supportive community of women. So thank you so much for being here today, sharing more about Tellent and the propeller experience.
Thank you, Danielle. And you know what? I'm having a lot of fun.
And so for our viewers, we're going to be heading into another quick commercial break. When we come back, we're going to be talking more about really finding work that works for you. So we will be right back.